Hey, if you wonder like who I'm talking to Aaron, but you can't hear him because I didn't put include audio, well, party chat audio. But basically, this is call update number one for WWE 2K19. Dude that you seeing right now is not J, fucking X Cross, aka X, who is a part of the tag team known as Shy City, or aka them Chirac Goons. But this is basically the first attire I made for him this year. It turned out pretty nice. He got the Bulls logo with the like little bandana over his mouth. Didn't really change up his look any. I might dye his dreads, like the tips of it different colors. Well, not different colors, but maybe blonde or red. But that's like down the line. His tattoos are basically the same. I want to put a chest tattoo on him, but I don't know what to put on him. I might just put the, the light skinned person tattoo of, some clouds and a cross and, some other bullshit. Because every light skinned nigga has like that same clouds and cross tattoo and then some other random shit. But yeah, this is his ring attire. Pretty much the same thing as last year, just changed it up a little bit. And this is the entrance attire. It's not the same as last year. I don't even remember what I had on this man for last year. But there's the Bulls logo again with the bandana. This is like one of those sleeveless hoodies that you see people wearing. And then you go to the back, and then you got Marilyn Monroe over here chewing on a Bulls jersey. I don't know who's number one for the Bulls right now. But yeah, this is a pretty sick design that I got off Google. And he has the blood bandana as a headband. I don't know why they like fucked up shit this year, and you can't wear, like, with certain hairstyles you can't wear stuff. Like last year I had him and Kareem. They jumped the Atomu brothers on the show. They had bandanas over their faces, right? So I don't even know if I could do that this year, because the game will be like, oh, you can't put a bandana over this man's face because his hair is in the way. But in previous years they didn't have it like that, so I don't know. They be fucking shit up. But yeah, you can do this shit in real life. So that's how I had to manipulate the game. This bandana looks like this bandana looks weird as shit. It looks like some paper shit. Even though you got the Undertaker's bandana, which finally has a little tie up in the back, and then you got that other bandana that they've had in the game for years that has never had a tie up in the back. But either way, I'm gonna get off this rant about bandanas and get to the next person. Alright, so this is I think I named this man Dylan Riley. He had another name last year, but I can't remember if I showed him in a call update or not. But yeah, if you take one look at this man, you know who he's inspired from. Matt Riddle, aka the Bro. So this dude's gonna have that same gimmick. Former MMA fighter, then switched over to wrestling, and now he's like a top star. But this dude's gonna come into the show as rookie. So this is like basically just a random ass street attire with the suplex logo, and then this is his actual ring gear, just in tights, or underwear tights, whatever, with the suplex logo. I might give him some tattoos, I don't know yet. But yeah, pretty basic. Alright, so now we have the former OCS Intercontinental Champion Bobby Wolf making his 2K19 appearance. Just a little short story. Since Aaron is not on the game right now, we sat in a party for like damn near 2 hours, and he was watching the stream as like he was talking me through on like what to put on this man, and we was like going back and forth. And this attire came out to look pretty sick, if I do say so myself, and I do. Look at the claws. What is that? What is that? That crocodile, I think it's the crocodile material looks so sick on almost anything. So that we just used that for the whole tights, knee pads, and the boots, just to make everything, you know, flow together really well. And Aaron wanted this man to have an OCS, what do you call that, like hair design engraved on the side of this man's head. So I'm like, that's random as shit, but whatever, it's Yo Dude. So I just put that on the side of his head. But yeah, that's Bobby Wolf's ring attire. It looks pretty sick. And we move on to the entrance. He wanted this man to have a red leather jacket on some Michael Jackson ish, and I don't know if that's just a leather texture. And then the wolf on the back. Logos, I'll try to find some better logos for this man Aaron to use, but as of right now, it's just like the default howling wolf. Wolf with his mouth open. It don't look that bad though. But yeah, that is Bobby Wolf. And then I'll be coming out with the entrance videos and all that later. This is just to show off like most of the people that I've gotten already. Alright people, you are seeing El Dragon for the first time in WWE 2K19. Me and Aaron also, well, last night we did set in a party, and he watched as I made this man and gave his input. So at first, this man, you know how the mask is like all random ass colors. So he was like, you know, you can just make the colors, cause I'm gonna just end up you know, putting this man in some stupid shit. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So he told me all the stuff he wanted on him, and I was like, okay, I'll just do the colors. This mask is sick as fuck. Like, look at it. Don't mind the like random, like I don't know what color that is, like a brownish color. It's just random. But it don't like take away from the mask though. The like highlighted green or lime green mixed with the blue. I wish you could change this like little squiggly line, but you can't. And then Aaron wanted this man to have the Dorado scale, I guess you would call them like armbands or whatever. And he wanted this man to have the dragon tattoo, it don't look that bad. I wanted it to look darker, but the opacity didn't work right just because it's like one of those default designs, so the quality isn't like that great, but it still came out looking pretty good. For the tights, he used Callisto's. I think it's his newest attire that he wears. With, I don't know, to me it's random as shit. Like, there's underwear, and then you have this, I don't know what you would call it, in the front. Like, this would look way better on tights, basically, instead of underwear. But yeah, but it don't look that bad. And then Aaron wanted this man to have kick pads, but there was no kick pad. Like, the kick pads look trash, and then the boots, the long boots that they added, like Daniel Bryan's, Kofi Kingston's, or like they added one more person with the long like kick pads and knee pads mixed in together. So I was like, I'm just gonna put some knee pads on this man, and basically I tried to make like my own elongated boots and knee pads like put together. It don't look bad though. I don't know whose knee pads those are. Those might be Daniel Bryan's, and those are Callisto's boots with the two dragons on them. And oh yeah, his entrance attire. Now this is a sick looking I guess you would call it a jacket, even though it looks like a suit of armor. It looks pretty sick. It looks like something you would wear if like kind of some Dragon Ball Z type shit, or some Mortal Kombat type shit, or if you guys play Skyrim, it looks like something that the Daedra people would be wearing, like the demonic type shit. As a matter of fact, I might make that, like color this, like just have this red and black, and then have those little like spikes or whatever they are, color that red. Yeah, I got ideas already. But either way, this is El Dragon. Not too bad. And just a little spoiler, you know, he about to do big things in OCS this year. Just a little mini spoiler. Reiko has entered the building, people. AKA, well, I don't know what I'm gonna call him now. He used to be like the Puerto Rican. He used to be the Puerto Rican player, but now I don't know what he is. He might be like the aristocrat or whatever. Basically, whatever Alberto Del Rio was. But if you watched OCS, the little storyline was he was supposed to retire, and then he just came back at the last pay-per-view and won the Money in the Bank. And now he's gonna be a heel because, you know, well, he didn't necessarily lie. He well, he didn't say he was retiring. He was just saying like, oh, it might be the end of the road for me and blah blah blah. So it made people think, oh, this might be Rico Tao's like retirement speech or whatever. So he just walked away. So technically, he didn't lie. He never said he was retiring. So he comes back, wins the Money in the Bank, and now he's gonna turn into a dick because he's got an automatic title shot. So, and if he wins it, he's gonna be world champion. So he's like, fuck it, I don't give a damn about nothing else no more besides myself. So, these boots right here with Edge's logo on them, they came out looking pretty sick. Even though I might change it later. If I could, I would take out the R with the little rectangle and just keep the stars if I could, because that looks really sick. I might try to recreate these boots with just that logo. Or if I could have covered that up, I could have. But like I'm trying to cover up the R and just keep the star, like the star silhouette basically. All right, and then for the kick pads, you have the Puerto Rican flag with I think that's either vinyl or metallic on the flag. It came out pretty good though. And then this that little like star, it was supposed to kind of be like the Puerto Rican flag type shit, to where you see you got the blue triangle in the middle with the star. Kind of tried to mimic that a little bit. And then at the back, I think this is the Miz's logo. It says no autographs, please, which it kind of fits Rico Tao's whole new like heel persona. Like, bitch, don't bother me, don't touch me. I'm too important to be touched. I'm too important to be touched or for you to run up to me. So yeah, and this face texture is one of the default ones that come on the game already. I still don't like that the dude had a nose ring, but like you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it if you like just stare at his face, but if you're not paying attention to it, it's not there really. And I made him look kind of older, so he has wrinkles now, which I might do for a lot of people that's still in the game, in the show, just to show like a little bit of age. So like Rico Tao has that. I think I gave it to Bobby Wolf a little bit, but so far this is probably the best that his face has looked in a like since I've been doing like the face textures and all that. His is probably the best face texture that I've done thus far. Even though I don't like his eyebrow, that his eyebrows look really black. But somebody told me on Twitter that if you put the white like all the way up, it makes their eyes look, gives it a more realistic feel. Because if you just put the face texture over like their actual eyes, it looks blurry as shit. But this came out looking pretty dope. So I use that like the little eye trick for everybody now. And then this is just the simple entrance attire. I was gonna have him coming out in some like fake ass looking Versace shit, but I might just save that for like just a random episode where he's just gonna come out and be talking the whole time. So I just used Elias's scarf. Put I don't know if those are supposed to be leaves or whatever. Made all that shit gold, and gave him that little gold chain and whatever else that other little necklace thing is. Just made that black. Gave him them stunner shades, and there you go. There's Rico Tao's entrance with, yeah, which it's gonna be with the Money in the Bank, because he won the briefcase. So I had to make the Money in the Bank briefcase like fit to him. So when you see it, it's gonna look pretty nice. And yeah, that's basically Rico Tao. All right, now this is Arrow. One of the dudes that I've been creating for like the longest, and like since 2011, aka SVR 11. But as you know, he's in the Chaos faction, though the newly formed Chaos faction of Infamous's. So he's one of the people that's in it. This man gets like his look is kind of hard because I don't know how to like keep going with his shit because it's supposed to be like he's supposed to be like this psychopath type character basically, and that this mask red well face paint is I got found it on Google, and it kind of looks like what's his face it kind of looks like Tamatonga's face paint a little bit, but not so much. And I tried to make it like I did last year by using the in-game face paint to like cover the sides of his face so everything would look symmetrical. But it didn't work out like that because I don't know, they just changed the face paint up this year on some of them. But I'm gonna try to fix it somehow, even if I have to like add like another like a face tattoo or some shit just to cover up like on the sides to cover up his skin. But yeah, and then I gave him just like the white eye contacts. And his hair, last year it was black. I think it was black and red, and now it's kind of like white or silver or like ash white, whatever you want to call it, on one side, and it's black. And then you see the streaks. It's basically because I colored one side black because the whole thing was just gray. So I colored one side just black, and then it left like white streaks for some reason, which was like weird as shit. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go with it. And then you got the little Chaos armband on the side right here, just showing his loyalty. And then these tights, well, pants, are Alexander Wolf's. Last year I had something like totally different, but it kind of reminds me of the Purge flag that's like tattered and all that, which I gotta start watching the Purge. And on this side, it got like a little pocket and some other like random shit on the strap, which I made that strap leather. But I wish it like did like the other one that I had for him, where like the straps like come off and they look like they're hanging down like suspenders kind of. But it still looks pretty nice. And then you got the Chaos on a knee pad again, and then that the Land of the Rising Sun logo on one of the knee pads, and then just the same boots from last year with the same colors and everything. And that is Arrow's ring attire. Looks pretty nice. Not a whole lot changed up. And then the entrance attire is nothing special. Baron Corbin's leather jacket, well, leather vest. This looked way better last year. I don't know if I could duplicate it. That's Hideo Itami's logo, but it's just like stretched all the way out, and it looks like tattered and all that. So nothing special for the jacket. I might do something special for the jacket on the next attire. But as for now, this is Arrow, and this is gonna be the last of it for right now, cause this shit's already long as fuck anyway. So I gotta edit a whole bunch out. But yeah, man, this is the call update number uno, and there's gonna be a lot more videos dropping. So your subs box about to be spammed like a mofo from your boy. So stay tuned, man, and I'm out of here. Peace.